We also look back at my first, like, business class in when I was 18, and the dean of the business school was like, "It's not what you know, it's who you know." And it was this moment of peace for me that I was never the smartest kid in the class, probably getting, like, B's and some A's here and there, but school was never the thing for me, but I was really good at connecting with people. I remember in high school, I would, like, go down the hallways and, like, notice things about people and call it out and be like and I love making people feel good. I don't know, it just feels so true to who I am and how I just it's the DNA. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, if it's not what I know, it's who I know, then I can, like, become friends with people and, like, add value to their life." And I don't wanna oversimplify it because I don't think that life is this simple, but the relationships you have, especially at that age where you're, like, considering a career and, like, what you wanna do are so helpful. People came into my college, classroom, and I would write them a card afterwards, and I would ask them to get coffee, and I would get to know them, and I can look back and be like, "This person introduced me to this person who introduced me to this organization, to this friend, to this job," right? Like, I can go back and look at the who you know element on I just was always shooting my shot, like, "Hey, would you grab coffee with me?" And I'm so glad that that professor said that, or I probably would have kept over indexing on like a 4.0. And it just that would never have mattered for the work I'm doing here today, where I'm building a culture and building a brand. No one gives a hoot if I excelled in accounting or like really nailed it in economics. Like that is not what makes hummingbirds excellent.
Yeah, I love that, and I think that is something that people do tend to overlook, right? Like, when you were talking about that, writing a note or kind of going out of your way to show someone how
Mhm.
much they're appreciated, people will remember that forever. If
Yeah.
they're gonna see you again, you could have had that one moment with them, but the way that you made them feel, they're gonna see you in 10 years, and they're gonna remember you because you made
Yeah.
so that is definitely a superpower, I think, that goes
Yeah.
under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did it from a place of just being a good person too. I feel like Leah and I have talked about this where there are some things that just feel very transactional that
Yeah.
are not
Totally.
coming from a like a just a good place to be
Yeah.
kind person, and it's really hard to navigate those situations as well. And I think for people that are just humble coming from a good place, like it's going to take you so much farther than trying to
Yeah.
force this like transactional type of
Yeah.
relationship.